All right, man. Let's talk about the Lions and Bears prediction. I don't even know what week we in no more. Honestly, what was it? NFL. What was it? Week 17. Yeah. Yep. We in NFL Week 17. Got to remember they added an extra week a couple years ago. Added an extra playoff wild card game. Only give out one bye. Justin Fields is playing. If you see my video from earlier, he is playing. Um, and the Lions is on the right side of the matchup indicator this week, which that's been an anomaly all year. And they have a 69.7% chance of winning. Now, the Bears took on the number one ranked, one of the top defenses. I think they might be number one ranked. Bills last week, they lost 35-13. A lot of people thought they'd possibly sit. Um, what's the Justin Fields after he reached 1,000 rushing yards with the shoulder injury, he playing. Okay. Right now they got the number two pick in the draft. Last week the Bills had Devin Singletary rush for 106 yards on 12 carries. Is 8.8 a pop versus the Bears. James Hook, the rookie from Florida State, 11 carries, 99 yards on 9 yards a carry. Both of them scored a touchdown. Josh Allen rushed for 6 yards, 6 carries, 41 yards, and a touchdown. He threw two picks too. They kept him under 200 yards passing. It was real cold too. Justin Fields didn't turn the ball over, at least through the air. And he only rushed for 7 attempts and 11 carries, so they kept him in check last year. This year, he stole 2,167 yards, 16 TDs, 10 interceptions. Golf is looking great numbers wise. 3,959 yards. Should shortly go over 4,000 in the dome. 26 yards, 26 TDs, 7 interceptions. Jamal Williams still leading the team. Don't like he gonna crack 1,000. So we won't have another year with 1,000-yard rusher, but 850, 224, 14 TDs. St. Brown, 96 yards, 96 receptions, 1,050 yards, 6 TDs. Darnell Mooney is their leading receiver, 40 receptions, 493, 2 TDs. Justin Fields, their leading rusher, 150 carries, 1,011 yards. Rushing, 8 TDs. I mean, we already know the particulars, but Claypool is questionable. Receiver, Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle, questionable. Quimenis, St. Brown, questionable. Cody White here, questionable. Trayvon Wesco, questionable. Jamal James is questionable. Jason Cabadine, questionable. Coyote Asahaka, the guard, questionable. Deshaun Elliott with the calf is questionable. The Lions are favored by 6, which kind of scares me. It was a close matchup the first time around, but the Lions are a beast at home. If you bet $100, you win $215 on the Bears per this spread plus 215. You have to bet 267 to win 100 on the Lions. Over and under is 52 points. Their earlier meeting this year, hold on, the earlier meeting this year was 61 was the points total. Lions won 31-30 in Chicago. So they figured the Lions a different team in the dome. Jared Goff a different team in the dome. We already know what it's about. At the end of the day, Bears playing for draft position, but it's like they playing to beat the Lions. So I mean that's interesting. But like I said, it's a game the Lions gotta win. They can win out and still not make it. They need Seattle lose one more. If my math is correct, Commanders and Giants to lose both their games to get in. So we got the tiebreaker over the Commanders and the Giants, but they had a draw, which hurt everybody in the process. Seattle started to slump with some injuries. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but nonetheless, the Lions could have controlled their destiny had they beat Carolina. I mean, shit, had they won a couple games earlier, they'd be in. That 1-6 start, they would have won a few of them games, which they should have. I mean, you can make a case they should have beat Buffalo, but then you could turn around and say they should have lost to Chicago as well, too. So it's a lot of ifs in this equation. It's a tremendous amount of them. So, but nonetheless, Going into this game, I mean, I don't know if Chicago really trying to win it, but I guess when you put your starting quarterback out there and he gonna play the whole game, that he healthy, assuming that he healthy, I think they in it to win it. You would think they'd be You would think they'd be jockeying for draft position and all that stuff, but to me, it looked like they in it to win it. That's what it looked like. They in it to win it. So, um, can't underestimate them. But then again, I mean, um, it's interesting. You know, they had a hard time containing Justin Fields. I mean, the Bills ran the ball. So if they can't run the ball in Chicago, when the Bills, who ain't even a good, who not even a team that's truly committed to the run, can run the ball, then you got a problem. But right now, a lot of people pointing to the offensive line. Um, a lot of people pointing the finger in a lot of different directions. The running backs don't seem to be running with the same steam, and obviously everybody nicked up and bruised up. Jamal Williams looked straight ran down, and DeAndre Swift maybe they should have rested him some more and let him 100% heal up. Um, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they should have been the game plan. Um, maybe that's what it should have been. So so and they should have completely let him heal and then brought him back. But then again, when you go down Craig Reynolds, and guess what? They was always talking about, him knowing the difference between being healthy, being injured, and being hurt, and playing through some of those knick-knack injuries. So I definitely understand. I definitely understand that. So I mean, it is what it is. So, but obviously, running back is kind of at the top of the list next year. I still think quarterback still top the list. And a lot of people don't get mad because I say that, but I say what I mean. And I mean what I say is my opinion. Just because shit smell good on Tuesday, don't mean it's gonna smell good on Sunday. Um, but that's my opinion. They got to get somebody. You see, Green Bay is in transition. You see, Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. Don't nobody believe in Kirk Cousins. Trust and believe. Anybody that got a brain outside of Minnesota don't believe in them. Some people in there don't believe in Minnesota. So I mean, like I said before, why not go get a young quarterback? That's what Chicago doing, and like they gonna start building around a young quarterback as well too. So um, and give him some pieces so they'd be the only quarterback unless Jordan Love or the Green Bay do something significant that's ready to pass the keys over. So just think that the key to this game is running the football, Goff doing what he's been doing at the crib. And it's a critical stretch for Goff. I mean, obviously, DeAndre Swift been failing this critical part of the season with he been, filling it with, non-fly colors, but he ain't been doing well. But he got an opportunity to make it up, get to the playoffs and make some shape. And Jared Goff done enough, like I said, to be the quarterback next year. And I think they still should go to developmental quarterback like the kid in Florida. But I still want to go for Lamar. I still if Bryce there. I mean, I gotta do some evaluations on these guys. I like what I see on the surface with Bryce. He gonna play in the Sugar Bowl along with Will Anderson. So you never know what could shake up and what injuries or character concerns you already hearing. I think it was Mel Kiper. I think it was Todd McShay threw some character concerns out about the kid in Chicago, the kid from Georgia, Javon Carter. He already threw some concerns out there about Carter. Um, so he already threw some concerns out there about Carter and his character. And a lot of people got mad about that. Now, if that's what he hearing, that's what he hearing. Oh, my bad. If that's what he hearing, that's what he hearing. You know what I'm saying? Is it just to drive the kid stock down? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you. So I don't know. If it's some validity to that, hey, I don't know. Only he can sit down and answer those questions. Only his coaches can sit down and answer the question. But a lot of times they be wanting these guys stock to they be wanting these dudes stock to drop. They be wanting these dudes stock to drop. So but honestly comes, I think it's they playing on the first, so is that Sunday? Hold on. Now I'm getting my days mixed up, bro. Uh if my calendar work. So yeah, it's Sunday. So they playing on Sunday versus Chicago at home. So it should be a winnable game. But Justin Fields is incredible. You know, so he's incredible, and he can win this game single handedly. And this is one of the games that the Lions, usually lose. This is one of the games the Lions usually find a way to lose. So, if I was a bet man, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Detroit Lions win this game. I don't think they will cover the 6. I think it'll be a 34-37 type of game. Um, that's what I think. It'll be a 37, 34-37 type of game win for the Lions. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere on Linktree. All right. So it's the first link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions prediction playlist. And we're gonna cover the game per usual. So appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time. Peace.